Legend of Total War here, and today I'll be starting a new campaign series for Total War Rome 2. I'll be playing the new Rise of the Republic campaign, which is the latest DLC for Rome 2, and I'll be playing as Rome on Legendary difficulty. Just a few notes before starting though. I've only just got it, so I'm still fairly new to the campaign. Tried it out a little bit during a live stream and really struggled with Rome on Legendary difficulty. Although about midway through I sort of got the hang of, what's good and what's not within Rome, because it's not the same as Grand Campaign start. It's you've got different units, and although units, sword unit in this, sword unit in Grand Campaign, more or less the same. Just look at the stats. There is, certain units that are effective and certain units that are not very effective, and I can take that into account for the start of this campaign. Now, a lot of people will probably wonder whether or not this campaign is worth purchasing or not. At the end of the day, I want everyone to make up their own mind about it. I have my opinions, and I'd prefer not to be too opinionated about this campaign, at least at the start of it. If you want to know my opinion, stick around to the end of the campaign, and I'll give you my uncensored opinion on how I feel about it. But at this stage here, I've only had it for a few hours. I've had some, first impressions of it, and those of you who are at the live stream will know what they are. And I didn't say I want. At the end of the day, I want to be a little bit more open and give it a little bit more time to sink in and see what this DLC has to offer, especially with this particular faction. So let's jump in here, and primarily let's try to have some fun. Even though Legendary difficulty is like the antithesis of fun. Honestly, guys, I recommend playing on normal or hard difficulty. Unless you really want to punish yourself, don't play on Legendary difficulty on this one.
We failed you. Accused you and banished you. And you prayed for the gods to punish us. So they inspired our enemies. And sent savages. They took our land, sieged our city, to slaughter husbands, wives, and children. We are the city you loved. But we are destined to be the world. Marcus Furious Camillus, Rome needs you.
Rome is at war.
Yeah, that's basically the summary of this campaign. That's all you need to know. Rome is at war. You will not find much peace in this campaign. Okay, if you play on Legendary difficulty, of course. So, things that I learned from my live stream. It is very, very important that we manage our political parties. Don't neglect them, because secessions are a thing, and they are nasty. The last thing you want to do is lose one of your armies, or lose a whole province, to a political party, especially early game, and it can happen at the very start. It will cripple you. So let's have a look at what we got here. We got Militarist, +2 loyalty for 3 turns for each military victory, so that's good. Mogul, that's actually pretty good, but that won't really come in handy until later on in the campaign. And this guy here is an expansionist, +5 loyalty for 2 turns. Okay, so this political party here, I reckon we can manage that. That's not too bad at all. Now this one here is a bigot. -1 loyalty for each provinces where the player's culture is not dominant. That's going to be a problem, at least early on in the campaign. Subversive, agent action, pacifist. minus. Okay, so this faction here. Oh, that's awful. So we got a good one here that I can probably manage, and this one here, that's going to be tough. I don't know what we're going to do about this, really. Because you start off with a minus 30 difficulty level penalty because of just legendary difficulty. But we are protected for 20 turns, which really isn't very long. Now, another thing that is really going to be annoying about secessions is that obviously everyone's going to have some degree of an attachment to Marcus Furius Camillus, and let me just say this: if you have a secession, that obviously the political party will be gone for a short time, and then it will return, and it is always led by whichever general of yours has the most influence. The most gravitas that isn't actually the faction leader. Now, in this case here, since he is the, I think he's the faction leader, right? And Camillus is just apparently his son. Camillus basically becomes the, well, if he gets the most victories, most gravitas, he becomes the leader of the party, which is a problem. Anyway, things that we're going to do now. We got to try and take these guys out here as early as possible, because these guys here, you can't trust them, and they're going to want you dead early on. Okay, as far as technology is concerned, we're certainly going to need recruitment slots. We need to make sure our military is in top notch, especially in terms of replenishment rate, because you don't want to have to keep recruiting new units. You want them to replenish faster. So now these guys here are considered unreliable. Now, diplomacy in this this campaign, I have found so far to be just worthless. I'm not trying to insult it.
Welcome.
Watch how long this lasts. So I'm not paying them any money. Alright, I'll pay them 200. Right. Let's see how long this non-aggression pact lasts before they declare war on us. Okay, in the intro message it would have said to ally with them, but that's just not going to happen. Over here, trying to get a non-aggression pact, just not going to happen. The AI does not care about your non-aggression pacts, about your trade agreements. If they want to declare war on you, they're going to declare war on you. So basically, there are two states of diplomacy in this game.
Greetings.
Peace, or I should say, armistice and war. There is no in between. You can trade with them for a short time, maybe. I don't recommend ever paying for a trade agreement, because they'll likely just betray you. So I would, yeah, just take diplomacy with a grain of salt, in my opinion, at least on legendary difficulty. We can try and get some, but I'm not going to pay for a trade agreement, especially at this stage of the game when it's only going to be like a handful of pennies, basically. And there's no point paying like 1,000 gold for a peace treaty, for a trade agreement, if they're just going to break it the next turn anyway, or even like 5 turns down the track. So you come over here. Let's try and maintain some public order, and prepare to do something. Now, one thing about this that I've noticed is that the garrisons they do have quite strong garrisons in every settlement, so it is actually possible to defend your settlement against, even a full stack with whatever you've got. So if Ostia was attacked by these guys, we should be able to handle it. Okay, now we're going to need to upgrade this immediately, and we're going to need money more than anything else. Now, in terms of units, this is what's available to us at the moment. The upgraded barracks will give us access to some light cavalry, which are, they're okay. Good for field battles, useless in cities, that kind of stuff. Useless in auto-resolve as well. And it will give us these Roman swordsmen. So this is technically a tier 2 unit, and in my opinion, they're not as good as Hastati. I haven't gotten to Hastati in this, but if they feel weak in this. So the Roman army is really not strong to begin with. We do have this unit here, this Centurie. This is reasonably strong, but it's the only one we've got of it. This one here, just disband it right away. It's not worth anything. It's not worth the price. Now, I have said in the past, you just hire cheap crap and just auto-resolve your way through it. That's true, but you usually hire cheap crap that has high melee defense. This doesn't have high melee defense. This is basically like having mob. Don't bother. They're not going to kill anything. Even slingers can basically fight them off in melee. So basically they are just cannon fodder. And for that price, don't think they're worth it. So we'll get some more of those. Okay. And there's pretty much nothing else to do. We'll go for tax harvesting. And so this is Camillus here. Camillus. Not too familiar with the history behind him. And we leave it at that. Let's move on. So they've left this undefended. Sort of. I mean, there's this guy here. What kind of mercenaries have we got available? So there's these here. They're okay, but their melee attack is trash. Their only really use is to hit the enemy, to hold the enemy down, just tie them down for the time being. Okay, so let's go over there, and we want to loot this settlement. So we got to fight this battle manually. I think I can win this, but yeah, because the longer we delay, the stronger the enemy are going to get. We just don't have time to give them any chance to build up. Nice dry day helps. Alright. Alright. Obviously the first thing we should be focusing on is skirmishing. It depends if they come charging out at us, which they might, or whether or not they want to sit there and be passive. If they be passive, that works for us. But because they're technically stronger, they might come at us.
Melee cavalry ready.
Okay, so far it looks like they want to be passive. Is that correct? Alright, let's bring our slingers up over here, up on the high ground. We need to make sure every shot counts, and we want to aim for those... I guess we don't need to kill the Etruscan skirmishers, because the cavalry can handle them. I'm going to be taking out those Etruscan city guard, because they're actually surprisingly strong. As I was saying, the garrisons in this game can actually do something. Unlike in vanilla, where it's kind of trashy. So, they're just dicking around, whatever. Okay, they've left these two guys out here pretty undefended.
Ready and waiting. Ready.
Alright, shoot those Etruscan city guard. You try and get rid of these Etruscan skirmishers and slingers.
Swift melee cavalry. Charge!
Okay, decent charge. They're being particularly passive.
Our general is under attack. Equities! Victoria, lead us! Slingers!
Alright, good. They shattered. Let them go.
Equities! Melee horsemen!
It's a little bit of a problem if we're getting shot, but we got to keep fighting here. Get rid of them. What I might do actually is cycle charge. Just get back and charge into them.
Quickly now! Fight forward!
Shit.
Engage!
Gotta watch out, those javelin men can really ruin your day. Come on, hope and shatter.
Advance!
Alright. Take out those Italian swords. What are they doing? Are they coming at us? Or what?
At your service.
Alright, start moving back a little bit.
Sons of Mars.
Alright, good. I think this is a decent start. That's 4 of their units
Quickly now.
down and out.
Slingers. Quick march. Now. Equites.
I think we can justify shooting them a little bit. Especially if we're shooting them in the flank.
Slingers. Understood.
Use these guys as last resort. We definitely want to save up some of our ammunition to take out the Etruscan hoplites though. Now, unlike in vanilla, most melee units don't carry around javelins, which makes them quite strong.
Equites.
Alright,
And forward. Ready and
get
waiting.
that guy to back off.
Slingers. We await your command.
Just feigning that attack so that we could shoot him.
Aim. Ready for orders. Equites. Slingers. By your command. Ready and waiting.
That's it, we use our skirmisher superiority here.
Charge. We await your command.
He can handle the rest of that, I think.
Equites. Glory. Orders understood. Ready. Commander. Ready.
Alright, good. Probably want to avoid using him anymore, because we don't want him dying at the very start of the campaign. But we got to use him in this battle.
Missiles awaiting time. Brave Romans to a man. Slingers. Equites. Advance at speed. Slingers.
Let's take him out a little bit at a time. What are you doing?
At the double. Slingers. Your orders.
Don't engage with him until we absolutely have to. We're outnumbered in this battle, but our slingers are making good use of their ammunition, turning the tide for us.
Equites. Melee troops. Slingers. We await your command. Orders.
Okay, good.
As you command. Ready and waiting. Quick march.
Let's turn the game volume up just a little bit.
Slingers. Swords.
Okay, you come up
By
over
your
here.
command.
So like I said, we just want to try and use up as much of our ammunition first
Ready
before
and
we
waiting.
do anything further.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, that's a good sign. Okay, we got. Oh shit! We got incoming over here. Take him out. Take him out. They should be pretty tired now as well. Yeah, shooting the general would be good because those Etruscan hoplites, they can be pretty tough.
The enemy general is dead.
That must be the admiral. And they're gone. So shoot him and let's finish the job. Man, we did this without really taking any serious casualties. And he's gone. How about that? Heroic victory right off the bat. Man, why couldn't it do that well on the fucking live stream? Everyone watched me do a shit job of it. I don't know. I think when it comes to doing YouTube videos, I'm able to not sitting there looking at the chat. And the chat can be a bit distracting sometimes. Alright, so holding onto this settlement really doesn't mean much, so I'm just going to loot it.
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
And I don't want to stay here.
I will do anything for Rome.
And since our barracks is here, we need to resume recruiting. So we're looking for someone from House Furia. Here's the thing, these guys are excellent fighters, but enemy missile units are definitely going to be a big problem, and just trying to think about whether or not I want to be hiring too much cavalry. That being said, putting him at risk wasn't exactly a good idea. No, I will go with the cavalry unit. Just adds a lot more maneuverability to your army. And we're just going to start with getting more of the slingers. Just because they're cheaper than what we're eventually trying to head towards. I'm just trying to decide what to get. I'll go with this, just because it provides less public order problems. Yeah. Yeah, it also gives us an extra recruit slot, which will possibly come in handy. Alright, so diplomacy, anything? Anything at all? You better believe we can't get anything.
Be welcome here and speak.
So, we got a little bit of cash. What do we want to do with it? Should we give him a promotion? Nope, we don't have any money. Alright. Alright, let's move on. Oh, that's earlier than I would have liked for that to happen. Great. Like I said, you will spend the majority of your campaign at war in this. That's just wonderful right
How
there.
can I serve Rome?
Okay, now I'm going to need you to come and have a look at what they're up to. So how many units is he recruiting right now? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's recruiting an additional 6. Assaulting the wall is going to be really tough with what we've got here. It's not much. The slingers aren't really going to do a very good job. So you kind of have to rely a lot on auto resolve for walled settlements, which isn't exactly ideal.
Some order in this garrison, if you please.
Got to get more money coming through. Even though that causes squalor, I need the money. rebels aren't that big of a concern, especially in Roma. But we just do what we can. Finances aren't amazing. And politically, it's tough. We have no more money left. Let's move on.
We are the men of Rome.
My sword is yours.
So looking at these new skill trees, I don't know. Somewhat kind of preferred the old one. I know that they were kind of overpowered, but I don't know. I guess that's what I liked. I guess we eventually need him to have that, but I think you can just get that whenever. Alright, let's move on. Hopefully nobody else joins this stupid war. I think it was really unlucky that they
We'll soon have the enemy on
went up against us. That was really bad. Oh well, it happens. Okay, so next thing I want to be getting to is extra replenishment, then extra ammunition for units during siege defense battles, because your slingers during those battles are crucial. The most important unit that you've got. Okay, and also you can get artillery. I think artillery would be particularly useful for this. I think a lot of this campaign at the beginning is totaling. You just can't really do anything at the start. Like, what do I need to get to the level 3 of this building here? Need to get to here. And what's available from it? There is Ennis Centuriae. They're actually quite good. So that's only 12 turns away. Maybe we should make a rush for that instead. Extra, like, we're not really moving around too much. I think that's what I'll do. I'll try and make a rush for this. Because, yeah, you really need better units. Because these ones here, these ones, they are not going to cut it for long. Neither are the cavalry.
Prove yourself. Join the Roman army.
And you don't have long before this runs out, and then these guys, oh my god, that's already at minus 31. Like, what are you going to do? Like, even if it was on normal difficulty, that would be at -1. The bigot there, what are you going to do? So, what we do with this is we let it revolt, and then we go over there and smash it. Just keep looting it. It will cause a lot of slaves in here, which will cause public order problems, but, you know, you need the money somehow. There's no way in hell we're going to capture this under normal circumstances.
We all look forward to seeing your
I told you,
strangled
non-aggression
very,
pact means
very
absolutely nothing in this campaign. Absolutely nothing. Why is there a food shortage already? Oh damn. Okay, well we better fix that up. That'll take 3 turns. Otherwise we're gonna take attrition. Can't just exempt this region from taxation though. Taking that back will fix it. Temporarily.
Awaiting orders. Get this siege in place at the double.
It's okay, easy order reserve here.
Ready and willing.
Okay, now we're just at -1, which is still bad. Well, if I build a farm here, we'll at least have a little bit of food, but yeah, we're taking attrition now, that's not good.
We are
I'm taking attrition here. Just in Rome. Oh, right. What we could do is just set this to breeding games. Won't make as much money, but it'll be okay. Don't need to focus too much on recruiting too much. Our guys will be safe in these cities. If we've got some slingers and some guys to just hold the line, they'll be okay. I do like my cunning generals. So we're already at war with 3 people. And we're, what, 4 turns in? That's actually a really unlucky start. Especially considering, like, it says, you should ally with these guys.
You are welcome.
But, you know, they're absolute douchebags. And then these guys are going to be next as well. Well, there's nothing really else to do, because you can't do anything without money, and you can't make money because it's on legendary difficulty, and you can't get trade or anything like that, so you can't do anything. So the Vols guy, oh, what are they called? Yeah, they're coming over here. I don't really care if they take this. I won't let them take Ostia though. Alright, so food at least is sorted. We took a little bit of attrition, but we'll recover. You come over here. Like I said, if they take this, it's fine, except the fact that we just don't have anything. I'm going to exempt this region from taxation because it's not making much anyway. Because I'm not going to build anything there, and it's likely to cause slums to appear. So that provides no food. This I should have built this right away. I need that food. Oh jeez.
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
Luckily that army there is trash, and if they come in contact with the... Well, again, we'll see what happens. You got to be somewhat defensive at the beginning of this, which is not necessarily fun, but I got to get better units. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. They're inciting unrest. What you gonna do?
As you have made the effort to meet me, I will make...
They can't take the city. They'll need more than a full stack to take this now. It didn't revolt. But I gotta keep it under no taxes, or else it will cause problems. There's no denying that. Okay, and we just wait. I could recruit some more troops, but I'm confident with what I've got here. Can defend the city against probably even 2 stacks, because it's 2 crap stacks. And better units make a huge difference in this. I just hope they don't break the bank. Doesn't matter if there's slums there. They're coming down here. They won't win, I don't think. The garrison here has been built up. It's okay. I got some food. Alright, so the first one's done. 5 armor, 10% weapon damage inflicted by all armor units. That's great. But we really need this. That'll also provide extra melee attack skill and defense skill. Less exhaustion. Okay, yep. Just making a rush for those fucking better units. That's what we're going to do. And we just sit here in the meantime. Just sit here and do nothing. Like I said, we can accumulate cash this way. And maybe I'll need to use that cash for hiring better units later down the track.
How can I serve Rome?
I don't know if that's actually going to make us any money. I've never really fully understood how the adventuring works. One thing that we could do as well is hire... Oh, right, I haven't researched it yet. Okay, so they're willing to give this a go. Which, you know, they've got some serious numbers here. But, we'll do our best. The AI is not brilliant. It's, to put that mildly. And the thing is, if we can annihilate the army, which I don't think we will be able to, we've got almost a clear run at their capital. Alright, so they don't have any cavalry at all.
Ready.
Alright, how are we going to do this? We've also got ships. Well, 2 ships.
Ready for orders.
We do kind of need to just wait and see what they're going to do, but we'll hold this position here. We don't need to hold it. Yeah, no, we need to do things this way. I was just thinking about doing it another way. This is the way to go about it.
Crude and ready.
I reckon they'll patch this down the...
Your command.
I don't know if another patch is ever going to come out for this, but I reckon they should patch the difficulty down.
Look to your
Right,
brothers
you
in
should come right over here.
They are your true shield.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Ships ready. Give way.
Ready for orders.
Just wait for them to come for a little bit. Oh, they got some Etruscan cavalry. Alright, where's my spears?
Swords. Romans.
Get over here.
For duty. At be your orders. Swords. Advance at speed. LA troops awaiting orders.
If we shot at him there, he would have just
Swords.
killed our own men.
Yes. Forward.
So you can see, brilliant AI, basically sacrificing their general. Sort of sacrificing their general. Once I get my spears in there, they'll do a lot better. Can't get through there, it's too tight. It's really great how these guys are responsive and they land on the... That's the 3rd time I've given them that order to disembark.
Our missiles await your orders.
Wait for these other units to get distracted. There's no point charging into them and then these guys come and swing around our way.
Speed. Forward. By your command. Riders, your orders. Forward. Riders, at the double.
That's it. Lure them more over this way. We can easily take these guys out, but they have to be away from their other troops.
Cavalry. Swords. Double time. Yes, commander. Quick march.
Alright,
Italian
go.
cavalry. Right forward. At your service. Engage.
They'll be a little bit too concentrated there to shoot, I think.
Italian cavalry. By your command. Equites. Ready for orders.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, that's a good start.
Swords. Swift riders at your command. We await your command.
Nice. Sling is shooting at us. gonna get out over here. Get the missing units out over here. God, you two. How many times I gotta tell you? Just come over here then instead. I don't know. It's bugged with that.
Swords! Spears! Swords! Quick march!
Right. Now you guys come around over here. We're gonna cycle charge into this. I only need one of them to do that though. You two come around over here. There's various missile units I want you to get. Okay, need another unit over here.
Our general is under attack.
So they're coming out here to chase us. Whatever, I don't really care. Oh, are they? Hang on. What are they doing? No. Okay, get over here. I'm gonna shoot him in the back. Don't worry about them so much. Too well protected at this stage. Okay, go attack them. This guy here, we got him. Alright, I'm just gonna use the javelin men here, because I think that's all we need to make these guys here break. Don't want to use up all of our ammunition right off the bat. Now, quickly, get around over here. Not you though, you stay here. Sort of try to get them to come in this way. Just feigning the attack though. They'll hold for the time being. Like I said, just feigning it to stop them from shooting. How tired are you? You're a bit winded. Oh shit, they're doing that. Not gonna be able to get in there. Just have to hold off for the time being. This is working pretty well there. Might be able to lure him out, maybe. No, he's not taking the bait. Oh, hang on, he's taking the bait. Lure him out. Come on, you can't possibly be having that much difficulty against Etruscan spears. Etruscan, sorry, slingers. Oh shit, wasn't paying attention there. Get back, get back, get back.
At your service.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Infantry ready.
Right, good. I need these guys to come all the way around here to shoot into this. It's going to take them a little while, but that's what they need to do. In the meantime, you just come over here and help out. They're actually losing against them.
The men are wavering.
It'll take some time to get all the way around here, but that's what we got to do. So he could probably use a little bit of a rest now. You come over here, make sure these guys here don't break. Okay, they committed that other guy to the fight. Let's recharge them. Kind of wish I had wedge formation. You come over here, get rid of them. See how many kills we get. Currently on 113, recharged. Well, relatively fresh. Good number of kills.
Understood.
Probably need to cycle charge on them again, but if we can get a mass rout, that would be good.
Orders understood. Equites. Glory awaits.
Doesn't matter if this unit here gets wiped out.
Commander.
Just recover your fatigue a little bit.
Heavies. Hold position. Cavalry. Italian cavalry.
Okay, go at it again. So we got about, I think it was 98 kills on that one charge. See if we can do equally as well. That charge actually did significantly better.
As you command.
One more charge ought to get him.
Understood. As you command.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Orders understood. Band of Italia. Melee cavalry ready.
Just wait for it. Alright, go.
Advance. Yours to command. Ready and waiting.
Alright, really commit into that and break them all.
Melee cavalry. Engage.
The battle is turning in our
There you go,
favor.
one. How about that?
Glory.
Didn't end up using this. Oh, you might as well shoot them.
Speed. Melee cavalry ready.
Now we just got to try and get rid of them all. Oh god, there's so many of them that got away.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, come on. Every single one of them that we kill counts. We need to kill as many as possible.
The enemy general is dead.
So that's 2 generals down. Hey, which way you shooting? Alright, maybe just stop it. So, really high number of kills on the cavalry. They really pulled their weight in this battle. And these guys, their job was, they didn't... Well, see, these guys here did well for kills, like 350. Right, that'll do. Close victory, my ass. Fucking crushed them in that battle. So I just released them. I wouldn't mind getting a peace treaty with them. I don't need...
How would you like your defeat commemorated? An arch? Or a nice column?
It's like, alright, could you just give me a break? Like a little bit, please? An auto-resolve win there. It's like, what did I do to deserve all of them declare war on me within like a 3-turn span? What did I do to deserve this? Alright, well, I know that you could probably ram, so... Do they have flaming? No, they don't have flaming javelins. Okay, they're gonna... I don't know what they're gonna do, to be honest. Damn, I wish I had some more cavalry. Wish I had some more troops. Funny thing is, it did say that it would auto-resolve win, but I was just concerned that certain units were gonna get wiped out. And I'm pretty sure that we can sink a whole bunch of them with this. So I'm hoping it's one-hit kill, but it might be two-hit kill.
Ships reporting. Support ships ready and waiting. Assault ships ready for orders. At your command. Support ships.
What's it gonna be?
Understood. Take aim. Ships ready. Fire! Fire on the enemy. Fire! Ships waiting.
Okay, one down.
The men are wavering.
We just... Come on. Give it a bit more.
Fire on the enemy. Now.
Bloody stuck. Naval battles in this game suck. Yeah. Would have been great if I could have done more, but yeah, the slingers are just not gonna do it.
This is a shameful display.
Now they're only going to be able to come in a few units at a time. I'll try and rely on the slingers over here to shoot as many of them as possible. Actually, stop that. I don't think they're shooting very effectively. You definitely want to take out those veteran ones. Okay, I feel like we're not really doing anything there. Like, not a damn thing. Maybe come around over the side here. Maybe we might be able to do something. Should have been the flanks. No, I feel like shooting them is not a good idea. Even that's not really doing very well. Gotta admit, I'm a little bit concerned here. Especially considering my missile units were just doing nothing. I've wasted so much ammo there. They just couldn't do anything to it. I really wish I had some archers. Start burning these ships down. Okay, open that back up. Right. So, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna do this, are you? Yep. I mean, they could land anywhere, you know, they don't have to land here. Wish I had some flaming javelins. Burn them all at port. You know, I can't actually go out on the water and you're on the attack. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so the AI is bugged out, so I'm going to have to reset this battle. So the way to do that is to concede defeat and load the save file before it auto-saves. And try again, hopefully it doesn't bug out. It gives me another chance to do this right. I'll try and knock him out next time. You gotta be quick with that shit. Know the exact right time to do it. We could just auto-resolve out of it. But, like I said, I don't want to lose certain units. It's okay to lose garrison units, but... Okay, maybe this time, knowing full well that they're going to bug out, just keep them to the side, just wait for them to get here. You just hang off on the side there. So, I want to create a kill zone. So if they get over here, we shoot them from that angle. And while they're coming in basically one at a time, with these guys come in the rear and sink them. Maybe. I mean, you could land anywhere. There's so many landing spots. Just because you can reposition them doesn't mean you have to put them in one at a time. I mean, surely this game was bug tested. Come on. So let's firstly try it with this one here. Send you in. Don't bother doing that. Get you in a little bit closer.
Slingers!
All spears should get into hoplite mode. Wait, just wait. Don't worry about that right now.
Now, support ships at your command.
Okay, cool.
At your command. To the oars!
Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time killing him. Well, that's what we got these here for. Let's see if they bother trying to shoot us. Wow. Great AI, by the way.
Missile infantry at your command. Brave Romans to a man! Support ships ready and waiting.
They had a better chance winning the other battle. All they had to do was launch the attack. Oh, now they're shooting. Get back, get back, get back. Yeah, it's probably too late for you now.
Set oars! Full speed ahead!
The men are wavering.
Still got one more.
Slingers! Fire on the enemy!
Get back, get back. I really should put them on guard mode.
Spears!
Probably getting a little bit of friendly fire, but this is totally worth it because that's their best unit by far.
The enemy general is dead.
That's good.
No! Loose!
Speed it up. Hopefully he'll shatter now. So yeah, they're no threat. Come on, don't tell me this is the last one you're going to send in here. Anyone else coming? Or what? If you're not going to do anything, at least let me kill you. Fucking hell, I need more ships. What am I supposed to do? If I lose this ship here, then I have no means with which to get rid of them. The only thing I could do is... Oh, they're gonna shoot you, they're gonna shoot you. Get out, get out, get out.
Row! Cast you! Row! Moving out! Set oars!
Look, I'd much rather them shoot these guys here, like waste it. You're not gonna waste Slinger's ammo. And they're so awful at shooting enemy units. Oh my god, how buggy is this goddamn game? I didn't want to complain about it, but god damn it. Okay, okay, hang on. I think, did he just wake up? How are they hitting me from this distance? What? Guys, this isn't early access. This is now. This is 10th of August. They released in this state. Why are they still shooting here? Is there like one guy like just trapped in that? I don't think so. I just want to fight the battle, you know. Can they just come and land? Come and land. Oh my god. You gotta wonder, are they actually using up all their ammo? Because if I use up all their ammo, I'll be able to get in there with the ship. Wow. Okay. Well, this is fun. We done? You all done? Seems like it. Okay. Well now. If they're all done and they just want to sit there, if you don't mind me, I'll clean up. Yeah. No one's shooting him.
To the oars! Get at them! Weapons ready!
Wish I had the ship as backup, but make do with what we got.
Weapons ready!
Rome 2, it is bug-free. Didn't you know?
Attack! Show them steel! Hack them
I got no
down!
problem with what's going on here, but I know you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Weapons ready! Attack! Hack them down! Show them steel! To the oars! Hack them down! Get at them!
No, he needs,
Move out!
needs to get out a little bit, get some speed. Well, now you know why they don't have naval battles in Warhammer.
The battle is turning in our favor.
I mean, that's great. Unless they don't have a board option. So you don't even need... like, why do you even have men on the front deck if you're not going to board? Like, I press Alt. Option's not available. These are purely ram ships. Oh, no you don't. Is this it? No, there's a little bit more to go. No one gets away. You fucked me around long enough. God, what a stupid fucking thing. Well, whatever. Probably still not going to win the campaign based on just the 4 enemies right off the bat. I mean, how fast can you possibly recover?
The Roman army is forced to be ready.
Speak your terms. Speak quick.
You presume much by...
Alright, so I can get 1 peace treaty. I might as well kill off... Hang on a second.
We'll soon have the enemy on the run.
V is undefended. Why peace out with them when we can finish them off?
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with. We'll soon have
You got 10 units. They got 9 units. I'll tell you what, why don't we think about that for next time, because after that I need a little bit of a break. So anyway guys, like and subscribe, part 2 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.